the children from daycare or from school?
Well, I don't think I have. I can't pick him up anyway. Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
but I'm
she can. She can. I
All
allow
right, one at a
she can
time,
do
please.
it. I don't object to
We're
it
in
at all.
Elk County, Kansas, where two parents stand alone without attorneys facing a final paternity hearing. Sole custody, visitation discretion, and zero child support are all on the table today. But don't blink, key decisions are coming fast. Subscribe for more dramatic breakdowns of real courtroom battles like this.
All right, Mr. Whitney, can you hear me?
1 second. Yeah, I can now.
All right, Ms. Mason, you're not currently represented by counsel, is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. All right, we'll go on the record. This is in the District Court of Elk County, Kansas. Case is entitled in the matter of the parentage of EW and LW by and through their mother and ex-friend Sarah Mason, petitioner versus Michael Whitney, respondent. Case number 25 DM19. The petitioner Sarah Mason appears in person pro se. Respondent Michael Whitney also appears in person pro se. We last appeared before the court on January 13th. At that time, Miss Mason was represented by attorney Samuel Seward. Mr. Whitney was not present. The court set over the matter today for a final hearing. Mr. Whitney, it was announced at that time that Mr. Whitney hadn't exercised the November visitation, but had some phone calls with children. Unfortunately, Mr. Seward withdrew from the case before notice of hearing was filed, but nonetheless, Mr. Whitney does appear today. A journal entry wasn't prepared memorializing the orders from the January 13th hearing either. Ms. Mason, what is the current status of the case? Have you and Mr. Whitney worked out any agreements as to a parenting plan?
No.
All right. How are you wishing to proceed?
I'm kind of comfortable with how we're doing things now. He talks to the girls. He asks to speak with them. I always allow him to speak with them when he wants to. So that kind of works for me. And it seems to be working for the girls as well.
Okay, so they've been having some ongoing communication with Mr. Whitney?
Yeah.
Have there been any visits, or has he exercised any parenting time with them in person?
No, right now I think we're just trying to get him to talk to them and on the phone, and when he says he's going to call. Sometimes he plans to call and then he doesn't call, or my older daughter doesn't really want to talk, so she'll say, no, I'll talk to him tomorrow.
Okay. Mr. Whitney, what are your thoughts on the current parenting plan situation?
I think we should just keep the way we're doing it. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I fall asleep early and I don't call her. But we've been keeping in good communication. And, as the weather warms up, and I'm sure we can go to the park or something. But we'll, discuss that.
All right, let me look at some paperwork here for a second. All right, the way the temporary order is that Miss Mason has sole legal custody. Mr. Whitney, are you comfortable with her retaining sole legal custody?
Oh yeah.
And you know what that means is that
I know what it means. I know what it means. I gave it to her. I know she's responsible enough to take care of my kids.
Okay. I just want to make sure, since we take a record of everything, that you understand that she has sole discretion to make all educational decisions, medical decisions for the children. You understand that?
Yeah, I trust her.
Okay. And while you can certainly obtain that information, you don't have the decision-making power. She has that all to herself. You understand that?
Hmm.
Okay. So then she's the primary residential custodian.
Right.
Do you all communicate using the app Close app, or have you been doing something different?
No, I sent him the app, but he hasn't signed up for it yet.
All right. So you just communicate by phone or text message?
Yeah.
Is that working out okay?
I would prefer to do the app just in case I have to change my phone number. But I don't know if he doesn't sign up for it. I guess that's not going to work.
Do you know how to
I
set up the app?
I already signed up. I already sent her a message. It just doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't go through if she didn't look at it or.
Okay. Have you looked at that recently, Miss Mason?
It did pop up telling me I had a message on there.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was.
All right. So basically, the way it's set up is any visits or communication with the children are at the discretion of Miss Mason. And you're comfortable with that being the order of the court, Mr. Whitney?
Yeah.
Okay. Understanding that if the court enters that as the final order, if you want to have any expanded visits and she's not agreeable to it, then you'll have to file the appropriate paperwork to bring it back into court for the court to review that. Do you understand that?
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Since we are taking a record, if you could say yes or no.
Yes, I understand that. Yeah.
Okay. And then child support, Miss Mason, there's been a temporary worksheet or a worksheet that had previously submitted having Mr. Whitney, not paying child support. Is that the child support worksheet you wish for the court to adopt?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have any income, so I think initially what we had talked about, there was a point where he wanted to sign off his rights. And so I was even agreeable to that, but I don't know if that's um, what he wants to do still. So,
Well, that's a whole different legal procedure that isn't typically, a parent can't typically sign away their parental rights unless it's through something like a step parent adoption or there's another responsible party to adopt the children. But again,
Can I say something?
go ahead, Mr. Whitney.
I never wanted to sign my rights away. I wanted to give her the the ability to take care of them because I have no income now. It's hard to live in a small town in Kansas where you don't know nobody and try to get a job. I've been looking for jobs and I'm also disabled. I can't wait on disability and try to find a job. Like it's not, I just don't have no income this time, and that's just, I don't know if I'll ever have any. The way things are going, I may have to move. I don't know. But yeah, that's why I gave her, what I meant to say is sole custody. I didn't mean to say I wanted to give her all the rights, because I want to see my kids again. I don't want to hurt my kids. We lived together for a long time.
All right, Miss Mason, do you know how to access the legal documents through the judicial counsel office? I know you've had an attorney representing you through now, so I don't think you filed any pro se documents, but do you know how to locate those?
no, I can go online and try to figure it out. My courthouse isn't very helpful.
Okay. Get on the Kansas Judicial Council website and they've got form section on there. And I believe they've got a whole section of forms for paternity actions. Go in there, and what you'd be looking for is I'm not sure exactly what it'll be called, something to the journal entry of paternity. Basically the final orders for a paternity case. And the order should reflect that the court is awarding you sole legal custody, that the court is granting parenting time to Mr. Whitney at the discretion of you.
This is huge. Mr. Whitney just agreed on record that Ms. Mason keeps sole legal custody, meaning she alone controls medical, educational, and major life decisions. That's complete decision-making authority. No shared power. Emotionally, that's a major concession. Do you think he truly understands the long-term impact of that choice today?
Okay.
And if you could, are you writing this down?
Yeah.
If you could write that the court is adopting the child support worksheet filed by you on August 21st of 2025 as the final order of the court for child support.
Okay.
All right, and then I would include some language in there that the parties are to communicate through the app close communication application. Give me just 1 second.
Okay.
All right, and there's no dispute as to the issue of paternity. Mr. Whitney, you acknowledge that you're the father of these two children?
Yes.
All right, and Miss Mason, that's what you're alleging also is that Mr. Whitney is the father of these two children?
Yes.
Okay, so the court makes that finding. All right, Mr. Whitney, do you have any questions?
I do not believe I do. I don't.
Just 1 second. All right, Miss Mason, do you have any questions?
I did have a question about the daycare has some verbiage that they needed in there, so like there won't be any pickups from school or anything like that. They asked that there's special verbiage, so can I stick that in the journal entry?
What, I'm not sure I'm following. What type of language?
They have in there, let me pull it up really quick because I had to keep it from the in custody issues, this stating non-custodial parent may not pick up a child from childcare or the school, because I have to give a copy of the order to the school.
Okay, well, that's the order of the court. You have to provide that discretion. So, Mr. Whitney, Any objection to that language being included in the final orders, that you're not to pick up the children from daycare or from school?
Well, I don't think I can't pick him up anyway. Yeah,
Well,
I mean, I,
that, but I'm
she, she can,
saying
All
I'll
right,
allow
one at a
she can
time,
do
please.
it. I don't object to it at all. It's fine.
Okay. Ms. Mason, you can go ahead and include that language in the final order. Any other questions, Ms. Mason?
no, not at this time. Thank you.
All right, if you have any problems locating the final order, let us know. But I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find it on the Judicial Council website.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Whitney, do you have any questions?
I don't.
Is your address still the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you read it off to me?
Well, I don't have it right here in front of me, but Miss.
She has it.
Okay.
Sarah knows it.
You'll probably have to text it to me. This is over Zoom, and these cases have been ending up on YouTube later on some other website, so you probably don't want it.
I'll tell you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I
you
didn't-
don't need to give your address over the YouTube.
Yeah, I didn't know that goes on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Mason, if you could just get that order submitted, then I'll look for that and get it signed. And then this will be the final. This is the final hearing. These are the final orders. Anything else that will need to come up in the case a motion will need to be filed if either party wishes to address any of these final orders.
Actually, I have one more question.
Okay.
If we wanted to say, like, if we go on vacation or something like that, like for passports, can we put verbiage in there that I am allowed to get them passports for traveling?
Any objection to the children getting passports if she has the opportunity to go outside of the country, Mr. Whitney?
Or to live there?
No,
to
visit.
travel.
Yeah. Of course.
You object to her being able to get passports?
No, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, then one last time, any further questions, Mr. Whitney?
I don't have none.
All right. If there's nothing further, then we'll be in recess. Have a good day.
And just like that, it's finalized. Sole legal custody remains with Ms. Mason. Parenting time stays at her discretion. No child support ordered, and even passport approval granted. Everything now hinges on future motions if circumstances change. Like, comment, and subscribe for more shocking courtroom stories and real legal drama breakdowns.